Titan does not look like hell. At first, it looks almost calm. There are rivers here. There are lakes. There is rain. There are coastlines under a heavy sky and a thick atmosphere that hides the horizon in orange haze. If you only glanced at it, Titan might feel familiar. But this is not water. The rain is methane. The seas are liquid hydrocarbons. The air is thick. The cold is crushing. And the ground below that haze is one of the most alien landscapes in the solar system. Titan is not a second Earth. It is a world that imitates the shape of home, while removing everything that makes home survivable. Titan is the largest moon of Saturn and one of the strangest places we know. It is bigger than the planet Mercury. It has a dense atmosphere. It has weather. It has clouds, wind, rivers, lakes, and seas. That should make it feel active, almost living. But Titan is active in the wrong way. Its surface temperature is around -179 degrees Celsius. That is cold enough for water to behave like rock. On Titan, the role of water is played by methane and ethane instead. So the world below its orange atmosphere is built from familiar patterns, but with the wrong materials. Liquid moves across the surface. Rain falls from the sky. Channels carve the land. But almost everything happens in conditions that would kill a human instantly. Titan is beautiful because it resembles a world we understand. It is terrifying because that resemblance is a lie. Physically, Titan is one of the most Earth-like worlds beyond Earth. That is exactly what makes it so unsettling. It has a nitrogen-rich atmosphere thicker than our own. It has seasons. It has clouds that gather and move. It has winds that shape dunes across vast regions of the surface. And beneath that atmosphere, there are real lakes and seas. Some of them are hundreds of kilometers wide. They gather in the polar regions like dark mirrors under a permanent orange dusk. But those seas are not made of water. They are made of methane and ethane, liquids that exist there only because Titan is unimaginably cold. Water on Titan is not a flowing liquid. It is frozen solid, as hard as stone. In many places, water ice forms the bedrock itself. So Titan is built on a reversal. Its rivers are real, but wrong. Its rain is real, but wrong. Its coastlines are real, but wrong. It is a place where the architecture of Earth survives, but the chemistry has been replaced. What makes Titan dangerous is not violence in the usual sense. It is not a world of exploding lava or instant incineration. Its danger is quieter than that. The air is thick, but there is no oxygen to breathe. The pressure at the surface is higher than on Earth. Yet that would not save you. The cold would reach you first. At -179 degrees Celsius, exposed skin would not simply feel frozen. Heat would be pulled out of the body so fast that survival would become a countdown. And Titan hides that threat behind softness. Its atmosphere scatters sunlight into a dim orange glow. Its seas look still. Its shorelines look silent. Its weather can appear slow and almost peaceful. But every familiar shape on Titan is a trap for human intuition. You see fog and think moisture. You see lakes and think water. You see clouds and think weather, you understand. You would be wrong every time. Titan does not overwhelm you by looking impossible. It overwhelms you by looking almost possible. Imagine descending through Titan's atmosphere. At first, the haze hides everything below. The world is not revealed all at once. It emerges slowly, as if the moon is refusing to let you see it clearly. Then the surface begins to appear. Dark channels, flat plains, a distant shoreline, a black sea that reflects almost no light. It would feel strangely stable. No roaring inferno, no blinding radiation, no obvious chaos. And that is exactly why Titan is so disturbing. If you stood there, the sky above you would be thick and dim. The sun would be weak, reduced to a pale source of light through the haze. The sea in front of you would move with liquid hydrocarbons, not water. The ground under your feet would be harder than frozen stone. You would not feel like you had entered a fantasy. You would feel like you had stepped into a version of Earth that had been chemically rewritten. And then the reality would return all at once. There is nothing to breathe here, nothing to drink, nothing warm. Nothing in this landscape was made for you. Titan does not kill with spectacle. It kills by turning familiarity into a false promise. That is also why Titan matters so much to science. It is one of the few places in the solar system where we can study an active weather cycle built from something other than water. Its atmosphere is chemically rich. Its surface changes over time. Its lakes, rains, and seasonal patterns show that complex planetary processes do not belong to Earth alone. Titan may also preserve clues about chemistry that resembles the early stages of prebiotic evolution. Not life as we know it, but conditions that help scientists think about how complex organic chemistry develops in cold, distant environments. And beneath its frozen crust, Titan may even hide a subsurface ocean of liquid water mixed with ammonia. That means the moon is not just a frozen hydrocarbon landscape at the top. It may also be layered, dynamic, and internally more active than it appears. So Titan is more than a strange moon. It is a laboratory for atmosphere, climate, chemistry, and habitability. It shows us that a world can feel dead and still be active. It can feel simple and still be chemically deep. It can look familiar and still belong to a completely different category of reality. Titan is not terrifying because it is loud. It is terrifying because it is quiet. It has rain. It has rivers. It has seas. It has a sky thick enough to hide the distance and soften the light. From far away, that almost sounds welcoming. But on Titan, every sign of familiarity has been twisted into something hostile. The liquid is wrong. The cold is absolute. The air cannot be breathed. The landscape offers recognition without mercy. It is not a world of fire. It is a world of substitution. A place where nature built something that resembles home, then removed the one thing that would let you live there. And that may be what makes Titan more disturbing than many harsher worlds. It does not look like a nightmare at first. It lets you discover it slowly.